Hey, what's up, guys? This is Eli from TouchArcade. I'm here with Jared, and today we are doing a TA Plays Rewind of Solomon's Keep plus a bonus double feature of Solomon's Boneyard. So stay tuned for that. We're just going to dive right into... Let's do a new game here. So this was... Jared, this is one of the first games you reviewed for us.
It is. It's came out a few years ago, maybe 2010, I guess. That's when I started. And yeah, it's a really clever kind of like dual stick shooter RPG. And it's kind of, I think it might even have a little roguelike action going on. Like if you die, I think you got to start over. I haven't played this in a while, but anyway, this was like I was obsessed with this game back in the day. It's endlessly created dungeons and stuff, so it's kind of different every time you play. But then one of the big cool parts about this game is the magic system, and right now it looks like you have missiles. It was at the magic missiles. So you have these different abilities, and you can upgrade them as you go, and they get better. But then you can also like combine them with the other abilities. So you could do like you have this magic missile, which is kind of like a homing, bolt, and then you could like mix it with like fireball, and it will give you like a completely new like power. And just
so do I need to... I never played this very much because you were all over it, so I kind of focused my efforts elsewhere. So do I need to like fill up that experience bar in the top in order to get my next spell to do the mixing and matching we've heard so much about?
Yes, exactly. And you'll get like a selection of perks to pick every time you level up, and so that can either be, level up your skill that you have now, or add another one into the mix. And yeah, I forget if I think there's some other bonuses too, like you could add to your health bar or your mana bar and stuff like that, make them regenerate faster. All your like typical kind of RPG stuff. But the fun thing about this game is it's kind of like it has all these fairly deep systems, but they all feel really like pick up and play or kind of like arcade-ish, I guess.
Oh, level up, buddy.
There you go.
All right, so what should we do here?
So,
because I already got magic missile, so should I get potent missiles or lightning?
I mean, I usually would upgrade my thing to make it stronger. I'd probably go potent missiles. Oh, more accurate? Actually, well, too late now. I never really cared about the homing part of it. I think all you did is improve the homingness of it. But anyway, I always found that I would run out of mana really fast, and so I would try and like extend the bar or make it regenerate faster or whatever, so I could just spam my attacks a lot more. But that's one of the cool things about this game, though. You can really kind of like tailor it how you want to play. If you want to like just buff out your dude with a bunch of HP, and then so you could absorb a lot more hits or whatever, and have weaker magic. You could do it that way, or you could blast your magic and make it super powerful, and try and use that. So you got a potion. That key will take you back to town. Oh yeah, and you can get a couple rings and a staff that'll add various like perks to your character.
So what happens when we go up here or down? Or oops.
You can actually hit that map button on the left side over there. I really loved. This is one of the features I really loved about this game is it overlays the map right on the
so you
screen.
can just have it rocking.
Yeah, and it actually keeps your position on the screen relative in the map too, so you can kind of like tell where you're at. I don't know. It feels like a really unobtrusive like map system to have.
I mean, it's how they did it in the original Diablo, dude. Too.
Oh really? I don't even remember.
Yeah, you just hit tab and you got this kind of like menu of your map of the surrounding area. Man, I'm not doing too good here.
But yeah, this is one of those games that's like I'd want to hit every room and kill every enemy on every floor and stuff, and the map made it easier to do that.
Yeah, I think when this came out, I was busy playing Minigore or something like that. I don't really know why I didn't play it. More missiles or Magic Missile 2 now?
Let's see. I don't know. It's up to you, buddy.
Let's do more missiles.
All right. Yeah, God,
Now we're talking.
I haven't played this in so long, but watching you play it makes me miss it. This was a really popular game in like our community and on the forums and stuff, and I think it actually did okay, in general too. Like I think it sold pretty well, but
Ah,
the guy that makes these games, and it's pretty much just one guy. Um, I want to say he makes some. They're like browser games or something like that, or maybe Flash games, and there's supposedly a new Solomon's game in the works, but it's been in the works for like a year now, so not sure when that's going to come out. But hopefully he's still plugging away at it because the one thing that I hate about this game is that it's not like I say this for a bunch of games on our rewinds, but I hate that it's not widescreen. But it
oh
also could
yeah.
just
Well, I mean, it's not universal either. I'm playing
right,
this
yeah.
in scaled mode on my iPad.
So it's one of those games that needs a good update and needs kind of like a refresh because the core idea is so solid and the game itself is so fun and you just want like the best version of it. But that's supposedly what I think it's called. Solomon Dark is the next one that's supposed to be coming out soon. So hopefully that's not too far off. So there you go. You zap back to town.
So yeah, how do I buy?
That's the
What can
shopkeeper, I
not-
think. So talk to that dude.
This guy. Blah 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 blah.
And I think this might just be the help. The guy that helps you. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I had
Yeah,
to.
he's like the FAQ guy. So now you can talk to the shop guy.
have trinkets. I
Oh, yeah.
don't have much cashola here. I think the life recovery is probably pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Or mana recovery. Alright, let's buy that. That seems way better. What does this dude do?
One of these guys gives you quests, I believe. There's lectures. All this dialogue is really funny too. Like if you
Trade
are,
gold for experience.
oh, okay. So you can level up by using your gold with this
That's
dude.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy does.
And this is the guy that gives
Buddy.
you quests. I think it's like, kill 30 monsters in this dungeon or something like that. I don't really remember. All this
Spice
stuff was
it up.
actually. Oh, that's right. So this guy will give you like certain like stipulations to your run through the dungeon. So it'll be like, oh, you can do this, but you can't use like mana recovery or something like that. He gives you like
Alright, I'm
challenges.
I did no potions.
Good luck.
So, yeah, oh.
It'll make it.
So I can just go back like straight in this door. Do I need to
Yep.
buy another magic key or do I always have it?
No, that'll last forever. You can just go back and forth. I think as much as you want. But if you're out there and you're watching this and you've never heard of this game and you end up picking it up, read through all those dialogues because it's all really funny.
Pull up, buddy. Potent missiles 2.
And this game gets
Yeah.
like, I mean, the deeper you get, like you'll get swarmed with dudes, and they get stronger and harder, and just a lot of epic moments, I would say, playing through this.
Yeah, the area we have not been to yet is down here.
Yeah, I love this map.
Let's go. Ooh, now we're outside. That's neat. So, what's the difference between this and Solomon's Boneyard?
So this isn't an endless game. You're actually, I forget how many floors there are. It's like 12 or 15, I think. And you eventually get to Solomon and you kill him and then you beat the game. Solomon's Boneyard is basically like an endless survival level version of this. So you have like all the same powers and perks and leveling up and all that stuff, but you're just in one arena with like endless waves of bad guys. Boneyard is more like something like Minigore, whereas this has a little bit more progression and it's like a structured game.
Well, these all came out around like the heyday of Minigore.
Yeah,
Remember when
it
that
was.
so
this was like probably a year after Minigoer, but it was definitely when dual stick shooters were still like the thing. You were getting annihilated, man.
Yeah,
You're dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
You're dead. And then Boneyard was
Alright.
actually like a direct result of people's feedback from this game that just wanted like an endless version.
So this is Solomon's Boneyard here now.
Yeah.
So
This is like an endless arena
Solomon's
game.
Keep. I'll give this a peep.
And it's cool. They all kind of like tie into each other. Oh, okay. So you have different characters in this one too.
There's a minor bad mage situation developing. All right, well, let's skip this so we can play. Touch a wizard. Let's do this red guy. Ooh, the fire mage. All right, let's go. So, looks pretty similar, I would say. We have the evil guy at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the graphics are a little better in this. It's definitely like the lighting and
Yeah.
shadows. So yeah, you just run around.
Must have been
You
back
can
when
like,
everyone was mad about shadows.
yeah, I forget what you do. There's something you can do with the gravestones too. Like if you either shoot or stand near certain ones, it'll like release a name or something. And if you get them all, you get something. I forget exactly what it is, but it does look cool though. Those shadows.
So this is basically, I mean, at least playing it feels very similar to Solomon's Keep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're super. Like this could be a separate mode in Solomon's Keep, just like the endless mode. Which I imagine if they ever come out with the new one that they've been talking about for a while, it'll be something like that, like a, an improved Solomon's Keep like campaign, plus like an endless mode like this.
Let's do mana up. That seems like a better strategy for this. So, Solomon's Keep or Solomon's Boneyard? You had to pick one. Which would it be?
I'd go Keep, just because it's. I don't know. I like that there's an ending.
I mean, progression is always cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's. If I remember right, they're all randomly generated, so it's like it'll be different every time you play it anyway. And it's short enough that it kind of feels like an arcade experience. It's like something you could sit down and beat in like an hour, or not even that. Probably like 30 minutes, and just be like, cool. Try it again, try and improve your time or something like that. But at the same time, it's fun to see how far you can get in games like this too. Ideally, it would just be two different modes in the same game.
Oh, I just hit my the thing on the top that is like on cooldown right now is a giant like fire nova thing. All right, killed some zombies. About to hit level 3 now. Regen some mana real quick here. Man, what's crazy about like since we've been doing these like videos where we look at old games, it's kind of crazy just how much good stuff there is on the App Store, which has been like almost entirely forgotten, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, there's too many good games.
Yeah, it's almost kind of intimidating when someone's like, "Hey, I just got an iPhone. Where are the good games?" It's like
I hate that question. I really do. I never know what to say. I'm like, how much time do you got?
Yeah.
I try to have like a folder on my phone that's always like the games I would recommend to people, but even then, I don't even know. Where do you begin?
Classics.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I don't know, get dual jump.
I want to, just get doodle jump. I want to like formulate like a top 10, and that can always constantly kind of be changing, but just so I have it at the ready always. I could be like, here, get these 10 games, get out of my face.
There you go. Alright. So this just goes on like this forever?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the guys really start to pile up, which I always think is cool when there's just huge swarms of people.
Yeah. Nice. What do we got in my backpack this time around? Just potions and gold. Options don't really do anything. Well, cool. I mean, like, I don't really think that we need to spend too much more time on this. It's the endless arena shooter that we've seen a million times before.
Yeah.
So that's
you get the idea.
Solomon's Boneyard and Solomon's Keep, both classics of the App Store. I don't know. I don't know if they've aged too well, considering they don't have iPhone 5 support and no iPad support or whatever. But after when we were hosting these rewind videos, people have been bringing up the Solomon's games, so I figured we'd cut some video of them. So
yeah, we covered them pretty extensively before, and I think gameplay wise they still totally hold up. But yeah, I like having all the bells and whistles of like widescreen and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully that new one that's been in the works is still on the way, and we'll try and dig up some info on that. And but if you haven't checked these out before, definitely give them a look.
Yeah.